What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. I got another one from Warner Archive today, and this one is called The Valley of Gwangi. If you're a fan of special effects or sci-fi fantasy movies, you probably heard of this one. It's probably best known because it has some special effects creations by the master himself, Ray Harryhausen. The story follows a guy named Tuck who runs a Wild West show, and he wants to go to a rival Wild West show and recruit TJ, who's this beautiful girl who jumps a horse off of a platform into a tub of water, that old routine. He also had, there's like some romantic tension between them or whatever, and she works for her dad, and she refuses to go, and Tuck is kind of like, well, this place is dying, and she's like, well, take a look at this. Not these, but take a look at this. And it turns out that they have like a teeny tiny little horse. It's a fully grown horse, like it's an adult horse, but it's super, super tiny. And obviously that's going to be a huge attraction for them. And Tuck is like all up in wanting to get one. And he finds out that it came from a remote valley that's kind of really closed off unless you really put a lot of work in to get into it. As it turns out, there's some like local gypsies who are pissed off that they took the horse out of the valley. So Tuck, under the guise of returning the horse to appease the gypsies, he's actually looking to scope the place out and see if there's anything else in there that he could get for himself. Once he gets there, he realizes that this is a much more dangerous place than he expected. There are dinosaurs there, and there's the Gwangi, who is like a gigantic T-Rex-esque dinosaur. And you can imagine it is pissed off, and when they try to bring it back, bad shit happens. This is a really cool movie, and that's the best way to describe it. It's just cool. Like, even though the effects are dated, like, they're just awesome. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I've never sat down and watched a movie that had CGI effects and been like, wow, the craftsmanship, like, even in really good, like, the best CGI, like Gollum and stuff, like, I can appreciate the performance, but as far as, like, the visual art, it just seems soulless to me. Whereas these things, they might look a little bit rough now, but, like, the Harryhausen stop motion just has heart. Like, it's cool. Like, it feels like art. It doesn't just feel like something that was slapped together, just to make an effect. Like, it feels like, I don't know, it just feels cool. It's just like, it's amazing. This one has a lot of cool effect scenes too. There's like a fight with a pterodactyl, and then there's like probably the most famous one, which is a bunch of cowboys trying to lasso down the Gwangi, which I guess took forever to make, but it's a really cool scene. Then there's also some really cool stuff with the Gwangi running around tearing shit up. And then there's like the little tiny horse. I think when she jumps off into the thing of water, that's also a Harryhausen effect. Like I said, it's dated, but it's great. It's timeless. To me, it's like some of the better like Super Nintendo games. Yeah, they can't compete like graphically, but there's just something about the like pixel art that's like, it has heart and it has art. It has like, it's art, and that's the case with these stop motion effects. The movie itself is fun. Like I said, it's a cowboys versus dinosaurs type situation. It's a family movie. There's no nudity. There's no sex. There's very little blood just from some of the fights. I think it's a really fun movie. The Blu-ray from Warner Archive has an amazing looking transfer. And then it's also got the featurette that was on the previous DVD. It's really good looking. Unfortunately, because of the way the effects were done, there's like some graininess during the effect scenes, but there's no getting around that. That was the process that was used to make the effects, and there's really nothing that can be done about it. I think if you like special effects, if you like Ray Harryhausen, if you like the idea of cowboys versus dinosaurs, you should check out this movie. You can get this disc anywhere that they sell movies. I think it's under $15. You can also go to wbshop.com and check it out there. If you like this review, make sure to check out my website, markfusion.com. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reviews there, mostly of crazy movies, but of other stuff too. And then I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch at markfusion. I really appreciate you watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you soon.